Okay, I recently read Daddy Issues by Kate Goldbeck, and I give this book a 5 out of 5, and here's why. So, I am Camille Claiborne, your favorite book club moderator. I really enjoyed Daddy Issues. This book is listed as a romance novel, and I have to emphasize that it is not a cozy romance novel, more like contemporary. And I would say it's not cozy because it has some very unpredictable moments. I really liked the main character, Sam, and related to her. And I think if you are a person who has had your life derailed, especially post college as a college graduate, or had to move back home with your parents as an adult, or been unemployed or underemployed for a length of time, you too will be able to most likely relate to Sam. I did also like that her love interest, Nick, he is a father, but he is a very dedicated father. And I also like the fact that his ex-wife, who we never meet in the book, but is sort of like discussed loosely, is not depicted negatively, right? Because I always feel like, things don't work out, marriages don't always work, but that doesn't mean that the other person suddenly becomes like a monster. Sometimes relationships just fall apart. So I like that their marriage wasn't depicted negatively, nor was she depicted negatively, right? They're just a couple who broke up and they have shared custody of their daughter. And I just like that they both were kind of shown as good parents. I really like that. So I did appreciate the unpredictability in this book, although it is the predictability that I typically appreciate in cozy novels. I like that they didn't immediately um, get together. There is a slight age gap between the two, and certainly I'm closer to Nick's age. And I didn't think their age difference was a big deal. But certainly, in the way that they handle things, you notice that there is age gaps, right? But I like that Nick was definitely a grown man and he communicated well with her, and I like that. He communicated very effectively about his feelings. He was very upfront, like, hey, I like you. We should date. And I was like, I want somebody to say that to me. I love when a man is willing to express themselves honestly and don't beat around the bush. Let's not play games. Let's be honest. And that's how he was. And I liked Nick. Like, I would date Nick if he was a real person and he wasn't with Sam. So, spoiler, they get together, but then Sam moves away and accepts a job. But I like that when she returns back to town, they don't immediately get together. Because I feel like sometimes with fictional books, it sort of follows this fairy tale thing where people come back to town and they immediately get back together. And they didn't do that. Back to town, they do meet up again, but they continue to live separately and just date. And I think that that's sort of how it should be because number one, they're still getting to know each other. Number two, he has a child. And, most parents do not want to just bring strangers into their home with their kids. So I really did like that. So if you have the time, you should check out Daddy's Issues. I thought it was a great contemporary romance novel. So happy reading, friends.